Hello and welcome to Sonyabeonit channel. Today I'm going to show you how to apply a relaxer to relax hair. And I must say this, I am not a licensed cosmetologist. This is just the method in which I apply relaxers to the hair. The first thing you want to do is to select a relaxer. If you already had a relaxer before by a professional and you just want to retouch your hair up with a at-home relaxer, that is fine. But I must say this, you want to select a relaxer that is going to benefit the texture of your hair. Now my daughter, she has medium to coarse hair, which her hair tends to grow anyway, but the relaxer that I'm going to use today is going to be this Vitale olive oil anti-breakage relaxer. It's a no base with shea butter. Besides this relaxer, there are several other things that you're going to need. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you have some protective coating gloves to wear so you won't have any type of allergic reaction to the chemical itself. The next thing you want to have is any kind of base that you would put around the edge of your hair. Where today I don't have any Vaseline, so I'm going to use this almond oil. This is a multi-purpose type almond oil. You can cook with it, you can apply it to your hair, or you can just take it internally if you would like to, and it has a lot of benefits to this almond oil. So this is what I'm going to use to base around the edges of our hair. And then once I apply the relaxer, follow the directions on the back of your relaxer because it's going to benefit the time where you don't want to over process the hair. Now if you have previously had a professional cosmetologist or a hairstylist to apply a relaxer to your hair, it is very important to follow the directions on the back of your relaxer because you do not want to over process your hair. That could be a bad situation if you over process the hair. So if you don't feel comfortable, as I stated, I'm going to use the olive oil to go around her edges. But before I go around her edges, for those of you who don't feel comfortable, I have placed some almond oil. You can use almond oil, you can use Vaseline, whatever you want to use, because the only thing you want to relax is new growth. And I'm going to see, can I section this off just a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. She has a lot of new growth. That's a lot of new growth. So I need to relax that. But if you do not feel comfortable and think that you're going to over process your hair, you can take some Vaseline or any kind of oil and just go down the shaft of your hair. And that way, if the relaxer gets on the extended part that does not need relaxing, then it's not going to be harmful to the hair. So let's go ahead, and the first thing I want to do, I'm going to part her hair in 4 sections using a rat tail comb. And if you part it in 4 sections, it's going to make it easier make it easier and faster to relax the hair. Try not to pull as much as possible. Her hair is very, very thick because over the summertime I did some box braids, plaits on her hair. So we kept that up for the entire summer, and then it's time to go back to school, so I'm going to go ahead and relax her hair. So I've done 1 section of the part. So what I want to do is take this hair, and I'm going to use some bobby pins to pin her hair up. That's 1 section. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's turn to the side. I'm going to go ahead and do another section to make that 4. Now, as you can see, I don't have on gloves. I'm just used to doing things without it. So, but for your protection, I would like for you to wear gloves. I'm going to take another bobby pin. I'm going to pin that up. Okay. Now, this is very, very important to know. Once you section the hair off in 4 sections, a lot of people think that you're supposed to start at around the nape of the hair. You do not. The thickest course of your hair is going to be in the crown of your hair. So when you start relaxing the hair, you want to start off in the crown of the hair. But we only want to relax the new growth only. So this is what I'm going to do. Go ahead and open my relaxer. I've already based her hair around the edges. So, and also you want to use a timer. For a person with this length of hair and the coarseness of her hair, you're going to use probably about 15, you're going to go for about 15 minutes. So it's been sectioned off in 4 sections. I'm going to start from the crown and work my way down, then I'm going to work my way towards the front. You can use a red tail comb, you can use a brush that they use at the hair salon to apply the relaxer, but you never want to comb the hair before putting a relaxer in. So I'm going to section it off, pull that up to the top, go into my relaxer, new growth only. Some people like to go from the root to the back, and you're just taking thin sections. Take your comb and go through the line in order to I want to pull it. I'm not going to really work it in right now. I just want to make sure I coat the hair real nicely on the new growth before I begin to work that in, because I want to evenly distribute the relaxer on her hair, or evenly apply it to her hair. Hold that down. I'm going to continue on and come back and show you exactly how it's going to look once I complete it. So stay tuned. So the next thing I want to do, within the 4 section that I applied it on, I want to go through the groove. This is just how I do it. And then I'm going to go in between. I don't really want to catch her edges too tough because, like I say, it doesn't take that long for that particular part of the hair to relax. I'm going to go over here to my other part. Making sure that I only get the new growth, and that's all I am covering is new growth. Just new growth. I hope this don't look too crazy on camera. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, now that I've applied this all over here, I'm going to start parting in section and working that relaxer in. I'm going to park it in sections. You can start from the back now. Use the back end of your comb and go down until your hair is thick, and go down, up and down. I'm going to finish this technique, and then I'm going to come back and show you how well it took in the hair, how well the relaxer took. Okay, as you can see, I've already relaxed her hair in the 4th section. I did not relax anything but her new growth. Got her edges real good. Let's turn around to the side. Same on this side. Only the new growth is the only thing that you want to put the chemical on, not the extended hair, because as you can see, it's still relaxed. So you don't want to put it on that, because if you overlaps the hair, what's going to happen is you're going to over process the hair, and you're going to see breakage within the follicle of the hair. So, but I would recommend you try this. This is a pretty good perm. This is Vitale, and this one is the anti-breakage, and this is in regular base. Now for my hair, they have one even milder than this, and it's called the Ideal Perm, and that's for people with fine, thin, colored hair. So I'm going to take over to the sink, rinse this out. I'm going to neutralize her hair, and then I'm going to follow up to make sure that her hair is squeaky clean. I'm going to use this Queen Helen Natural Garlic Shampoo, and then I'm going to use a moisturizing conditioner that I have, and that's going to be by Ozzy. I'm going to use that to condition the hair real good. I'm going to sit her under a hair steamer for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then to finish that off, I'm not going to put any type of lotion type condition in her hair. I'm going to use this Ozzy Hair Insurance. It's a leave-in conditioner. This is very good. Anytime that you purchase a product and it says 100% guaranteed or your money back guaranteed, you really want to check into that product, because if they're going to guarantee the product to the extent where they're going to allow you to take it home, use it, if you're not satisfied, you can use the bottle or use half and send the receipt in, and they're going to refund you. You have nothing to lose. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add the conditioner to her hair, and it's going to be this Ozzy 3-minute Miracle Moisture Conditioner. Okay, for her length of hair, that should be enough. I want to start from the root and work my way down to the end. I'm not going to comb the hair yet. First, I need to put some moisture back into the hair before I decide to comb it, because if I do not do that, then you're going to break the hair off really bad. We're only going to leave this on for 3 minutes. I'm going to work it through real good. You do not want to comb the hair right now. Remember that. I just put the conditioner in the hair. I want to moisturize that hair real good first, from the very root to the very end. And you know what? Once you put that conditioner on the hair, you're going to begin to feel the difference in texture of the hair. Because as African Americans, whether you have natural hair or relaxed hair, our type hair needs a lot of moisture. And sometimes we don't want to put it on there once the hair is been relaxed and blow dry, because it weighs the hair down. So I would just recommend that you put it on either when you're shampooing the hair or when you're doing the conditioning to the hair, to go ahead and add some extra type of oil. So once you rinse that out, you're still going to have that oil base in your hair, but it won't be as heavy, because the water is going to dilute it. It's going to dilute it some, but yet it's going to give the hair the moisture that it needs to have a balance. Okay, so now I'm going to begin to rinse that out. And when I start to rinse it out, you can reach over to get my comb. I'm going to rinse it out and try to comb it at the same time. Come over in the sink some. You always really should start from the end of the hair and work your way up, because you don't want the hair to become tangled. And it's a little bit hard trying to do both on camera, so I'm going to take a pause and come right back. Okay, so here are the last final steps through the process of completing this relaxer. I have washed the hair, conditioned the hair, and now I'm going to apply this Ozzy Hair Insurance, which is a leave-in conditioner. I hope you can see that very well. And then once I spray this on her hair, hold back for me. You want to evenly spray that. I'm going to spray that all over the hair. You don't have to spray that much, and then since her hair is fairly long, I'm going to work it in real good. And then I'm going to take my hand dryer which is, I'm going to use this Conair, and I'm going to use it on a setting of cool. I'm not going to use any heat. I'm just going to use it on the cool setting. You have hot, warm, and cool. I'm going to use the cool setting to blow dry her hair. And I'll be back. So I hope this has been very helpful in deciding whether or not you want to do a home perm yourself at home. As you can see, the relaxer took very well. I did not get her hair extremely bone straight because I did not want that. I wanted to have some of the texture of her natural hair, which is of the new growth, because I knew once I flat iron the hair, it was going to become even straighter. So that's why we did not get the hair bone straight. But as you can see, it's very healthy. Look at there. Good trim and all. Can you bounce it? Just shake a little bit. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed the time we've shared together. And until next time, be blessed.